the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2026 run of MTG Forge that I had just started. Where last we left off, I had actually won a tourney and gotten a cool prize for my trouble. I didn't have enough money to buy a weapon yet, but at this point I was more interested in continuing questing. And right now that questing means heading east, so we'll do that. Yeah, I could probably have avoided this fight, but it's fine. We'll get it in. So the reason I like Dungeon Map is it taps for a single colorless mana. Starting off with the colorless is pretty sweet when you're a deck that's on acceleration plans. Can't use it right away yet, but it will get me... It will get me my 3-drop a turn faster. This is... Oh, I can't afford this yet. I can afford this, and then I can use that to have one more mana available, or I can use this... Yeah, we'll do this. Lands are pretty important. Perfect. I can't afford that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I cannot. Rats. This would make sure I can afford it. Let's get this guy out. And turn both these into mana pumpers. And then mana dorks. And now the shoe is on the other foot, baby. Whoa. That was a porcupine, alright. Killed my whole board, dealt damage to itself, and killed me. That was unexpected. And quite brutal. Well, let's, I will take that on the chin and move on. That was a well-earned win. That was my kind of win. Come back from behind and make it work. That's a big elephant. Hydra basking in a pool. Is this as free as it looks? It looks pretty free. Sure, we'll fight you. Swamp Troll. Why not? The adventurous spirit is on me. Turn 1 War Master. God, it feels good to be a gangster. Turn 1 Dwarven's Elite. And an elf. It does have 50 health, so I feel no guilt about using equipment here. I think we just swing here. Swing. Okay. Double War Master. This is very good for me. God help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One short. If he doesn't do something now, he loses. That's definitely something. Target opponent creates 4 1/1 blue. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's a 4 mana 8/4. That's why. Elven War Master, do your thing. Alpha Strike with Death Touch creatures. GG. Swamp Troll is down. 100 gold. A lot of expensive stuff. Eat to extinction. Exile target creature. Planeswalker. You may put that card in your graveyard. That's pretty sweet. Destroy target creature at a cost. Very eating themed. Why couldn't that have been my quest? Clear out the swamp. 1 fight. Done. Instead of the Dinosaurville that I accepted. How far am I going again? Let's check the map. I could teleport to here, or I could just keep walking east. I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, I'm pretty close. We're good. What is that? See, the thing is, I say I'm close, so then I just keep fighting everything I find. Eh, he looks like a mage of some kind, though. Oh, he's a satyr. Bah. Didn't need to fight him. But it feels so good to have an actual honest-to-God, like, mana tool from the beginning of the game onwards. Okay, normally I would be mana screwed here, but in reality, I'm still pretty mana screwed here. No, that can go through. Alright, we're back in business. Chump block with you. Good. Block with you. Crater hoof if you do nothing. That's fine. 3 life is a big deal right now. That's like puts me out of quick kill range. Crater hoof costs 8. 3, 6, 7. I'm shy. Garuk, on the other hand. Could argue that that was slow, but I wouldn't even argue with you. Indestructible. Murder grade is less than 7, isn't a creature. Okay. So it's a 6/5 haster. Kinda wanna let that through. Give up my beast for it. Goes back to a 3/2. Perfect. And Crater Hoof now. 8. We'll give 3/3 and trample to all of these guys, which is good, but not good enough. Jiraga's way better right now. Gives some meat on the bones to the rest of my team, and, best of all, I can swing with the Taunting Elf to force a trade. Jesus. And now we Crater Hoof. This is gonna cost most of what I've got. That's fine. Because the +4/+4 is significantly better hit. Bye-bye, Satyr. Don't want any of that. Oh, meant to mark auto sell. Oh well. I do not want to get into a fight with that guy. He has nothing I want. Stuck on the geometry. I should get to the road. I will be much faster on the road. Mana. Lost my mana source. Though I can technically put it back in. Eventually. Alright. For 3... Do I put this in so I can keep growing my mana base, or do I tap this to put an elf into play? Mana base every time. I'm not sure how I lost that, but okay. Alright, we're up to 5. That's enough for Garuk. That's enough for the elf buffer. Garuk is good. I'm going to encourage him to swing at Garuk for 1. Thank you. And then I will get the Primal Titan in play to end my mana problems for the rest of the game. Garrick, go ahead and make yourself strong again. And then I can draw cards off of him next turn. Fight the current return to hand, that's fine. Oh, these are all flyers. Well, I'm definitely glad Garruk is there then. You definitely. Board is psycho good. Now I'm gaining life back, so I don't have to block every fly. Garruk attracted 3 attacks, that's pretty big. Buff all my elves, please. Double my elf total, please. Oh, I don't have anything that can pay for that? Damn. Okay, well. Overestimated my hand. GG, Mr. Ibis. Sell all. Significant speed buff while following the road. That's a plus. What is that symbol? I don't remember. Beasts, goblins, reds. Oh no, wrong button. That feels like a fun end of game dragon card, but I don't need fun end of game cards, I need stronger deck. Creator Hoof is actually a pretty good game ender. I draw him and I win. Cool. 48 mana crystals is quite a few mana crystals. And I'm trying to remember what the mission was. I think it was to clear out a factory. And I'm doing that for the sake of this, right? So, while I'm at it, are there any other quests that I could complete? I do not want to walk all the way to black just now. Some other time I'll go to Zephyr's Sanctum, but not just now. Okay, that looks like our spot. Let's see just how busy it is. Autonomous Factory has 1, 2, 3, 4-ish creatures in it. And has a spellbook and a lot of loot. Very happy to crush this place. That's pretty green heavy. I'm not worried. I'll make it work. Oh, beautiful. So this triggers this one, who then triggers the other original one. So they're both used for the turn. If you're really willing to die, I'm very willing to kill you. I don't need him. I don't have mana problems, but if I did, they are at an end. A little bit late, don't you think? Venture into the dungeon for 3. I don't know which of these is the best one. We'll take Fandelver. Scry 1, sure. Nah, bottom that. I don't need him. And swing with the Titan to get some more land. Not that I need it, but it'll be nice to never draw it. Draw 6 cards sounds really good right about now. Thank you. Draw the Leaf Crown Visionary. Eldamari, why not? Keep my hand up. And I have 2 more mana, so Norwood Ranger at a card draw? Sure, why not? It literally doesn't matter if I lose everything I attack with. My board is so insanely good. $157 points of overkill. There's even an award for that. That's nice. I don't need these. Okay. So, let's see here. Pile of rubble, a little bit of cash. Mad Red Mage, a little bit more cash. We'll go for it. Okay, good. My texting is working. Jiraga is a late game. This is a pretty bad hand to keep, but I feel gutsy. My guts just paid off. I got my first elf of the day. Alright, I'm already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana capacity. This multi-kick to 2 seems reasonable. Eldamari is fine. And then we'll venture into the dungeon. You gain 1 life, sure. After that, scry 1. After that, create treasure or prevent an attack. Yeah, that's fine. All seems pretty generically decent. Oh, so as a sorcery. Never mind. Crater the Babes. Done. Crater Hoof is amazing. We'll breach. No thanks. There will come a time where money is less important, but right now money is very important. Equipment, cards, entry fees for tournaments. I need it for everything. Big book. Looks like we've got a bunch of stuff here. Mishra's Foundry, eh? Nice. Nothing here I need. This will be my last mass sell, though. At this point, I'm gonna need to start hoarding cards, I guess. Certainly green cards. And whatever color I intend to transition into. Oh, we got people watching all of a sudden. Looks like on YouTube. Hi, guys. Feel free to say hey. Oh, this is an insanely good hand. Like, we'll do this, and Arbor Elf I think is the best I can do on turn 1. But next turn I'll be tapping 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll be tapping much more than 4. So it's 2, 3, 4. Now everything is buffed. 3 more will get me this. And now all I need is a big threat to win the game. Hey, right on cue. Thin my deck out from crap, and while you're at it, let me go ahead and get 1 Tauntaun so that I can attack. Okay, Rice the Redeemed. Go ahead and give me some free elf blood. Everybody else, seeing 8 to 11, 13, 15 is not a kill shot, so we'll wait patiently. Literally nothing else to do. I kind of want to sack the Golem. He'll probably chump block or trade it down. Or he'll just let it through. That's something. I'll get free token in play. That'll dupe the tokens. And now we just swing with everything. Because we've got token chump blockers left behind. And more importantly, we've got a taunting elf that he can't ignore. A guy who will pay 2 life to get 1 mana does not want to spend 2 mana to eventually maybe gain a life. Okay, we haven't had good luck against these wizards before. Let's see how we do. Tap 2 for a Vanguard on turn 1. That just seems really worth pursuing. Cheap artifacts, that's less good. Alright. Vanguard gets a bit bigger, can continue to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not enough for the Soul of the Harvest yet, so we'll do Priestess of Titania. And this guy will target these 2. So that I now have a full army of mana pumpers. Soul of Harvest so that I never run out, or Elven Ambush so it's a non-issue even if I do. Yep. Can't afford it? Alright, cool. We're finally there. We'll attack with a giant Vanguard and then win the game next turn. Okay, we won't win the game next turn. We'll try. GG. Money, take inventory, expedition map. We're good. Alright, let's finish her up. Exit the newly cleared but not yet cleaned dungeon. Hehe. Yeah, that's funny. Exit to the world map. Oh, I have to go back to the town? Grr. Okay, well, I will make the trip, but first, I remember seeing that the fortress wasn't too far from here. That's the center of the map. This is me. That's the fort. Call me crazy, but I'm curious about that fort. So I'm gonna use the world magics to warp towards the center of the map, and then head directly towards the unknown castle. That was a little fast. I didn't expect that. Alright, that's all good. Alright. Turn 1 War Master is very fun. Turn 2 Dwayne's Elite. Now I have a board. Oh, that's an underground sea? Damn, I hope that turns up in my loot. Leaf Crown Visionary. Nothing else here makes mana, huh? No? Alright, we'll have to wait a turn. Oh, first catch of the day. These are all old cards with old color backgrounds. It's like an old gin. I kind of just use the Taunting Elf here. Swing and a miss, but it hurts him pretty badly. Alright, good enough. GG. Mind Twist. Hypnotic Spectre. Hypnotic Spectre with Dark Ritual was just a workhorse back in the original Chandalar. But the original Chandalar was based entirely on those old cards, so obviously it's gonna have very different meta. A 3-mana 2/2 flyer, you probably get to dodge at least a couple times and hit with the flyer. And oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. I need to go due south. You probably hit a couple times with the flyer, and because it's a discard effect, you probably destroy their ability to respond to you, and because it's Dark Ritual, you're getting it off on turn 1. Or Black Lotus, because back then, you know, that was a card you could get from dungeons and stuff in Chandalar, the original Chandalar. Okay, we're just gonna... Actually, they're selling equipment. I wonder what kind of equipment. Wall token... Armor, shield. I could use all this stuff, honestly. How much money am I able to make by selling? 1,100. Not enough. That's good to know. That I can just come here if I need to get body armor or boots or something. And Lord knows with my low health, a little bit of armor would go a long way. Alright, we gotta go southeast, and there's a virtually unnavigable maze here. Should be pretty close to the castle now. There it is. That's no castle, that's an Eldrazi temple. What is that double line thing? Oh, rituals, eh? Let's check out the Eldrazi temple. Embrakul's castle. Gotta get past the red barrier. That's how it should be. It wouldn't do for that to be available from the start of the game. Teleporting back to the greens. And yep, the town right next to the... That was a good decision to make my town so close to home. +1 reputation. 15 shards. Bunch of useless crap. 3 mana, 3/3. Search for a creature, basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand. Untap, +2/2 trample. Yeah, I don't care for any of this stuff. That's fine. Don't want any of this stuff. Okay, there are elves in this place, so let's go and check out the elf shop once. We'll spin it and then come back. Alright, spin it and come. Wait, was this a good one? Each other creature control enters the battle for the number plus in addition to my toughness. It's interesting, but not pass. Next. I like proliferate effects, but once per turn is pretty limiting. A 3-mana 5/4 is pretty cool, which can't be blocked easily. 300 gold good? I don't know, I don't even know if I'm including him most of the time, to be honest. He's good, but I tend to be very focused on building a mana base. And a build-a-base. Okay, so what are we doing next? Honestly, and I know it sounds like cliche at this point, the tournaments have been giving me lots of money and lots of goods, and I've gotten better at winning them, so let's just throw another tourney. I mean, 100 gold is a very low entry fee. I would say we'll try to blitz through it, but the fact is we'll take as long as it takes. War Master first, unless there's a mana dork. It'd be nice to have more 1-mana mana dorks. Sacrifice a creature. Damn. Okay. That's not great. That'll slow down my board building, but if you're trying to kill my creatures, then I'm gonna play this so that the mana stays even when the creature dies. Oh, it's a mill deck. Okay. So I can't afford to take forever. Let's get Rice into play. Not an Arbor Elf. Something that makes them all bigger. Exile from my graveyard. Joke's on you, I'm not into recursion. So at least we're getting some damage through. Milling, I am already down to 20 cards in my deck. Exile, well, I did need him, so that's unfortunate. Alright, 18 cards in the deck. How are we gonna erase this? This is good. Everything we got as fast as we got, basically. Jesus. Alright. This guy? No. This guy. Uh, 16 cards left in deck, so we're doing okay. Only 9 cards left in my deck. We are not doing okay. But I think we got there. Whew. Mill decks are so scary. You have to figure out that's what they're doing before it's too late. Taunting Elf. You know what? It's not great, but with my bonus mana, I can make this work. Swing with you for sure. The rest of you I could take or leave because I messed up. Should have done that first. Alright, well he's got a big board and I do not, so we'll see if I can get ahead still or not. It's okay to lose him. Top deck that, please. Could really use something big. He has way too much health for a taunt play. unfortunately. But he doesn't have big creatures individually. Like, this is still going to be a very effective attack. He's just gaining a lot of life. Whenever another creature enters, you gain 1 life and get an energy cat. Yeah, that's pain. Create a treasure token. Nah. Swing and a miss? Nah. Do I need this guy? Not really. I don't need either of them, so... Keep his life gain in check. Gets free life. Gets a free life. Gets a free life. Gets a free life, life. Because if he's making cats. Yeah, that was all 1 turn's generation. His token generation is nuts, but I know something he doesn't know. I'm ready to crater his ass. Yes, please. Got him. Alright, then it was the finals. Crater Hoof, man. I could not have one without that much trample beef. This is good. We keep this. Everything looks so good when you get to start with 1 colorless mana rock in play. Do I do this or not? Yeah, I can do 3 and then 4. That's pretty good. Or I could do 2 and then play this for 3 and still have 1 left over, which is not great. So yeah, we'll do this. Are you unblockable? Oh, he's a flyer. Okay, well if he's a flyer, I've got to be somewhat clever in how I tackle this guy. So we'll do Garruk next. For now, we'll do this. Do I draw cards? No, I have plenty of cards. I put more beef on the board so that he targets Garruk instead. Because he'll probably do that. This is not a flyer, right? Yeah, okay. And I'm floating 2, 3 mana capacity right now. This is fine. This is not castable. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then we wait. Ugh, that's painful. That was expected. Can't stop you, but these 2 I can stop. Do I get this one back? I probably get this one back, but I don't want to... This one I can stop, so we'll do that. And this is fine. This is fine. Any of these give me life? Yes, gain 1 life for each attacking elf. This is what I need. Like, right now. 3 life per turn, and plenty of Stompy. I'm actually going to make it 2 lives this turn and just get another elf in play. Eldamari... Eldamari's okay. Token generator feels better, but no, you know what? This is probably correct. Why did it cost this? Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean for him to tap. I only wanted to tap this one. Well, now it's bad. This is a lot less good, just getting 1 life back. Yeah, that's 1. Oh my god, he's targeting... Oh, it has to be creatures. Okay, that's why. He didn't swing, so good. I guess we win. I'll tap my own mana just to make sure the right stuff gets tapped this time. Gain some life back so that it's okay if I get attacked. GG. Yeah, easy tourney. What do I got? Oh, I got boots. Bonus speed and bonus defense. 500 gold. Gold bug. Humanity's ally. More than meets the eye. Prevent all incoming without delta whenever you cast a second spell. Each turn or convert. Stardheim. Create a 4/4 with the token flying in vision. If the spell was foretold. Create X. Wow. Artifact Hoser. I like all this stuff. I'll keep it. But more important than that, I have an equipable, so I will put my boots on. Slowly but surely, building a board state. One more tourney. Hopefully we get more equipment. Big money, big money, big money. Priest of Titania turn 1 is pretty broke. What costs exactly 3? This is fine. And now we just take off. Can do Soul of Harvest. Is that what I want to do? No, I want to do this. Start getting back a ton of life as well. Start generating a token board so that Rice can multiply it. Okay, so I am now an enchantment that can't be targeted, blocked, or killed. Yeah, sign me up for that. This probably. This. This. Then lots of mana. We'll use that to play this for lots of card draw. And how much am I floating right now? 2. That's enough to trigger it all just once. Alright, that's it. I don't see how he ever comes back from this. We're pretty broke. 12... War Master 12 with perma buff for every one of my elves. Profitably drawing cards while I do it. GG, baby. What's next? Ah, my old nemesis, elves. 2 mana is nothing. 3 mana is Raksha with Primeval Titan coming shortly after. If I was on the play, that would have been better. I'll discard. Each one just then discard a card, and then each one who did discard a non-land card, this way loses 3 life. So if I can discard a non-land card, it's better. You can have Eldamari. I don't need him. Perfect. That's fine, I'll take a little on the chin. Wait, was that a double strike? Oh, no. Oh, it's even worse. It's a lose life rounded up scenario. We're gonna take a risk that he has no way of dealing with this creature, but if he has to destroy target creature, I may have just given up the game. Okay, but I didn't lose, so I just win now. That's a flyer. So this might be my last turn to win. It's a pretty good turn, but it is scary to only have 2 life. We made it, though. We made it. Alright, last one. Let's go. What's it gonna be? Jiraga turn 1 with the growth pattern. Yeah, we're good. So, Jiraga grows into a mana tapper, and he doesn't have much he can do, but I guess we can at least get some meat down. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to put down more meat. Or even 1, 2, 3. And now that's 3 more, which is enough for this. And now we can cast anything. So we will choose to cast the Wolverine Riders. Even just a couple turns of Wolverine Riders in play can set me very far ahead. I'll swing with my 3/3s and 4/4s at least. Make me the mayor of Value Town. I have a pumper in play somewhere, so we'll just do this. And then pump him a bunch. Is that it? Oh my god, he still lived. Wrong button. I did not mean to end my turn. Give him essentially a free turn, but that's okay. Nothing I can do here. I can do this. Make a double army. Token, baby. Alright, another arena win. And this one faster than the last one. Disrupting Scepter. Sure, why not? Vampire Visibility. Shaman of the Great Hunt. So, with my newfound wealth, I will equip the Disrupting Scepter, and now I am armed and geared. Oh wow, that is much more movement speed than I was working with just a bit before. 2,000 gold. Let's go to the elf shop and insist on buying 1 more elf or 2. 2 more elves. I'm not leaving till I find 2 elves I like. Oh, well, I thought I did. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it deals damage equals power to target creature defending player controls. That's cool. So it kills off the creatures that are defending. It's 3-drop for 2 to equip. +1/+1 for each creature controlled and in your graveyard. So 4 mana. Alright, that's fine, but none of this is great. Eldamari for 3. Look at the top card of your library at any time. You cast creature spells from the top card. Wait, what? Hand to the top card of your library. Put into the battlefield. This card. This card is cool. Tivar Kel. Elves you control have tap for adding black mana. 1/1 on an elf, untap it. It gains death touch. Create elves. Whenever you cast an elf, it gets haste. Okay, I like Tivar. Tivar's a winner. Immoral Elfheim attacks. It gets +X, where X is your elves. And you can dodge. It's a built-in dodge effect to get damage through. That's huge. And it's only 4 cost. Nice. What else you got? A 2-drop mana dork. Nothing. Alright. We just burned a whole lot of money, but it was well worth it, I'm sure. I'm gonna go Tivar. We're gonna go Eldamari. And we're gonna go... There's one more elf. Imaril. If you would draw a card, instead reveal the top card of your library. Refer that way into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. What? Oh, sorry, it's a mixed mana type. Expensive cards need to have impressively powerful effects. Alright, we're at 44. What can I cut? I love this card. I like this card. This card I don't love as much. It's fine. It's not great. This card is slow. It's not terribly slow, but it is slow. I'm gonna sideboard Eldamari. I don't feel like I've gotten much value out of him. You're also boardable. I don't love you. Also, the basic Norwood Ranger is not a great elf. Elven and Archer Garruk, I could question, but it's fine. A 3-drop that pumps for 2 seems so much worse than my other pumpers. Alright, 41's fine for now. Alright. What's our current mission? Do more side quests. Done. We're in the main city. What side quests does the main city have? Kill satyrs. Happily done. I love this movement speed buff. I feel so much more mobile. Looking for a satyr, looking for a satyr, looking for a satyr to kill today. You only get 1 shot. Oh, okay. Well, before I go after the satyr, free elf blood. Give me cool elves. I'm willing to pay top dollar for good elves. This is actually a really good curve for me. We'll go 1, and if I drop the elf, I can upgrade him and play him next turn. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna use his ability. Good. And now he costs 2. Unfortunately, we're still shy, so we'll just do this. Pass over. I already kind of have that. I need to read this card again. How do I make it pop up? There you go. You may look at the top part of your library at any time. You may cast from the top of your library at any time. You can tap 2 creatures to reveal a card. If you reveal a creature card, you can put it in the battlefield. So, if I play him now, I can reveal and drop the Primeval Titan or the Wolverine Raiders next turn. So, let's try that. And I still have a couple mana capacity, like 2. If I'm interested in going 1, 2. So, we're good. Okay. Using his ability, I'm gonna tap 1 mana, select a creature to tap, We'll tap these two. Let me choose a card. Okay. I choose the Primeval Titan or the Wolverine Riders. Probably the Primeval Titan, because he has a comes into play ability that solves my mana problem. And puts a 6/6 on the board. You know, lest we forget. Disrupting Scepter. Sure. Let's get rid of some of your stuff. I should have used this for the Disrupting Scepter, so I could have used this to put another creature into play. Poor sequencing on my part. We'll still drop something. I don't even care if he dies, I just want to get more mana. Alright, and now we have enough mana to just play stuff straight up. Like this. What is producing so many insects? Two drop. Whenever another elf comes into play, you can get insects. That's insane. Says the guy who's running this board. What? Alright, we got an army. I know not which of our armies is bigger, but I do know one thing. He's got the Well-Wisher, so I can't afford to delay forever. I'm gonna get this in play. I'm gonna get this in play. And then... I don't have anything that taps for more mana. Not really. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish mana capacity. Forget that. Let's just make him discard his hand. And then we'll swing. Swing. What can I not afford to lose? You. You. And you. Gains 20 life. Jesus. You're gonna swing back? No? Then I'm winning. Crater, hoof, game over. Every one of my creatures is a 20/20. I don't even care what you do, I trample. GG. He has enough tokens to chump block everything and he still dies. Minus 200. Jesus. Search for an elf and put it into play. Oh, that's interesting. 4 mana, tap for 3, get the right elf out. A new Priest of Titania. God bless you. That's the huge upgrades that I really like. Because that draws... I'll show you. Priest of Titania takes my 4 drops. No, my 4 drops. My 3 drop. And makes it superior while lowering the drop. Board that. I'd rather have this. Alright, we still need to find that satyr. According to the arrow, he's somewhere south of here. And this way. I see him. This ugly staff. Good track record against satyrs so far. Mostly because I started fighting them after I built a deck. Priestess of Titania turn 1. I'm gonna pretend that was my new one and say, yep, it's already paying off. Before he dies, what can I accomplish? I can drop this. I have how much mana capacity? 4. That's not enough to drop him, but that is enough to do 2 and 1. Which is probably better than this 3. Can I do the other way around? I absolutely can. 1, 3. No, I couldn't. I couldn't. Alright, it's all good. Let's do this. And let's upgrade this and this into mana tappers. Then let's get this out. Or better yet, let's see if we can do this. Nope. Priest of Titania will be required for anything we do. Alright. Play the priest. Alright. We've got 2 mana we're floating. Can't cast that. Can't play a land. We can make it so that I don't lose Garrick when I attack with him. And it's not even relevant. Game's already over. Minus 64. Jesus. Plus 3 local reputation. Got my shards back and everything. Is that enough for my mission? Nope, apparently not. Let's see if there's more quests I can do here. What are you hunting? Ugh. Okay, never mind. Apparently I shouldn't have asked them what they were hunting. Alright, quick BRB, I'm gonna grab a drink. Ugh. Alright, where were we? Oh, right, planning. Well, we've got a powerful deck. And now we need to figure out what to do with it. Quest line says do more quests. Kill werewolves. Defeat 3 werewolves. Done. That's a spider. That's a wolf. Hopefully it's a werewolf. It's a werewolf. Draga now or later? Later. If I play him now, I can upgrade him. No, this is better. Draga now. Triggers the doubling. Big board established. Buff the big board. Immediately start hitting for 12. Kill. Easy. Anybody else got a werewolf to hunt? There's one. If only there was a way to split him off that Medusa. Here's one. Alright. 3 werewolves. This is the second one. We're doing good. Free mana rock with a turn 1 thingamabob. Perfect. Jorgo War Colors and Negatory. This guy's good. Are you seriously gonna trade with me? No? Okay, good. Not a great board. I do want to keep putting stuff out there, even if it's not the best stuff. Keep the pressure on. Ugh, I'm stuck at 2 mana. That's not great. A lot of growth if I can get one more land. But I do need to get one more land. Nothing I can drop at all this turn. Can't enter the dungeon or anything, so just keep swinging, I guess. That was a cool effect. Gotta chump block everything. Actually, do me a solid. Let's chump block. Chump block the thing I can kill. There you go. Alright, we still have no land, so we probably just lose. But we'll keep acting like we haven't lost yet. We'll keep our 5/5 untapped. Force them to really push us. We're never gonna play that. Yeah, I'd play bigger than that. Yeah, that should be lethal. GG. Beaten by a werewolf. Sometimes they do the thing where you have to beat a bunch of them and then the big one comes out. That went significantly differently than last game. It's more like how I like my werewolf fights to go. Yeah, it's keepable. Focus on early mana growth this time. War Master. Actually, do I need a War Master right off the bat? It's got 4 mana capacity. Yeah, double War Master would be sick. Muster for battle, baby. Maldita say. Oh, I almost skipped my turn by mistake. I was so busy reading his card. Well, say goodbye to your nighttime, baby. It's daytime. Got bad news for you, buddy. Priest of Titania is not happy. Your odds just cratered. Alright, well that was the third werewolf. Let's see if that's enough. $15 shards, 500 gold. D&D style owlbear. And glittermonger. You there, you, the green dragon. You're the one who just filled out your job, yes? I have a job and I won't take no for an answer. My name is Donovan, Sir Donovan Tverston. I have an urgent need for mana shards, far more than I can source in any one town. I can't say I carry that many on me, but I suppose... Oh, no problem. The problem is I have already purchased them, and the caravan is supposed to arrive as due. Oh. Now then, you are aware that I will not be taking no for an answer. Details of the route, personal passphrase, go find the shipment. Okay. Find the caravan. Zephyr Village. I seem to remember a quest for Zephyr Village. That's Spirit's Hall. Whatever. Well, if this is Zephyr Village, it's much closer to here. I'm gonna use my teleport. The +2 movement speed with the boots helps so much. I don't feel like I'm walking through molasses anymore. Oh, that's a cool looking building. I wonder what that is. Well, we'll find out after we get pirates. Ambushed by pirates. I should have checked what my hand was. I just hit go without looking. It'll be okay. It's just not wise. His 4 mana capacity is not great. That should help, but it might be too little too late if he starts swinging. He didn't. We're in great shape. Is that a flyer? No, it's a menace. That's fine. Oh, it removes itself. That's even better. Yes, please. Oh, somehow I thought that was more, but I guess these are all beasts that I have. Down a 1 card in hand, thanks to all of my discards. Let's go ahead and force the last discard out of him. I need some more cards, please. That'll do nicely. So harvest. Taunting Elf for the win secure if I don't win with other means. Jiraga can kick it 4 times. Game. Cool looking building. Some kind of war zone here. Shellred's Restoration, Ragefire Hellkite. Oh, that's a pretty big treasure trove of spells. I kind of just want to fight that guy. I mean, I don't know if I'm strong enough, to be honest. I have no idea what his deal is. And he gets March of the Machines for free. So those are the downsides. The upsides is he has a big crown on him and he looks badass. Sure. Slobad versus Grothnul. Who will emerge victorious? Each non-creature artifact is an artifact. Okay. So he can't play 0 costs. Oh! I start with the 2/3/3s. That's sweet. But they're going to start with Summoning Sickness. That's less sweet. I'll be able to play. That's fine. This would have been the one I wanted to play right now, so we'll wait a turn. I can drop a War Master, or I can drop the Priest of Titania. Priest of Titania gives me a mana increase. Soul Ring is a 1/3. Why is it not a 1/1? He must have a... Whenever you deal damage, create X scrap tokens for X the amount of damage dealt. Oh. That's not good. Okay, so I shouldn't be hitting him for small amounts of damage. Got it. I missed that little detail. Double War Master, I think, is probably the correct play here. And then we'll leave these available for blocking. Hopefully that stops him from attacking. It did not. You can have one of them. Okay. We've got a pretty good board. Let's get this guy down first. So that everything I play now, I still get more mana from. And... or more cards off of. And just hope I survive one turn. Okay. Try to go off here. 1, 2, 3. We got Jiraga. That's playable. Okay, that's a dead end. We have one more play, which is the Priest of Titania. 1, 2, 3. Auto. Put it on these two. Draw a card. Arbor Elf, good. Yes. Draw a card. Vanguard, yes, good. Okay. Draw a card, yes. Tivar Kel. It's a shame. If I could play Tivar, I'd be in great shape. But I can't, so what I'm going to do is I'll save Tivar for next turn. And we'll use this turn to disrupt whatever he had got in hand. So he's top decking, we're not. my army is much bigger than his. I got both my planeswalkers. That's pretty sweet. We're gonna play the Priestess of Titania. Untap her. So her mana is available. It's 12 mana. Go again. It's 24. Get this guy down just for security. I could draw 6 cards. That might win me the game outright. It does. Gives me Creator Hoof on top of everything else. And 2x multi-kick. With persistent chump blockers. Trample, Death Touch, 2020s. Die. Just die. Alright, first round is ours. Now he's on the play and we're on the draw. We have a handful of nothing. Got a mullet. We've got Forest, Elf, and Rice. It's an okay hand, it's not great, but it's playable. Get rid of that, and then we're good. Summoning Sickness for all my abilities, so we'll just get that in play. We can't just swing because of the boss effect, so instead we'll play War Master plus Vanguard, I think. Or do I just go straight for the Land of War Tribe? Yeah, Land of War Tribe. It's less cool, but cool doesn't win games. Mana Acceleration wins games. So glad I mana accelerated. We'll start with you. Untap that, please. We'll drop you. Then we'll drop you. Then we'll grow you up so that you're ready for next turn. Oh, thank God. We can stall out the game forever with that guy. I actually do think I want to take this guy right now. Thing we're missing now is something to win with. Card draw, a big fatty, bit of both. But it's okay, we can stall on this board for a very long time. Barring a kill spell, of course. I'm gonna breed this huge army. Alright, we can't afford that. The Vanguard is profiting every time this thing is getting cloned off of each of my guys. Off my War Master. Alright, in order to do this, we should activate Rice. And then we'll swing with this guy just to keep these numbers under check. That was unexpected and very obvious in retrospect. I should have expected that. Yep. That was my fault. I literally allowed this to happen. This is a what? Flying haster, so I can't do anything about it? I I let him accelerate. I should have just kept stalling. It's not over, though. Not by a long shot. Firstly, I can keep doing that. Secondly, as soon as I figure out how to make some mana, where's Jiraga? Jiraga has a secondary ability that he can give his ability to everyone else. Costs a pretty penny, but I will get that unlocked, and then suddenly all these elf tokens can give me mana, and then I'll win. In the meantime, if he is gonna swing, I'm gonna block and keep regenerating my army. He's got flight is the one thing that he has that I can't deal with. But I can create more tokens than he can squash. Alright, so let's do this thing. Where's Jiraga? We're gonna level you up fully this turn. Undo. Yep. Level you up. 1, 2. Level you up. 1, 2. And now I can tap all these guys for mana. That means that I can use the War Master where is it? Here. To give all of these guys Death Touch. In fact, I can buff the whole army repeatedly. And I almost forgot to make sure the army keeps getting bigger. Did it freeze? I think the game just froze. Nope, there we go. There are 74 creation and buffs on the stack. But this is going to be enough to both give me the life I need and win the game, because when I swing with my taunt in play, he has to block everything on the taunt, and the Elven Vanguard is going to be very big right now. So it should be big enough to win this in one big hit, rather than producing enough scrap for him to go off again. And if I'm wrong, I have 35 chump blockers waiting. And more importantly, I've already made almost 100 life. Downside, I do have to hit spacebar like 90 times to get there. But that's a good problem to have. Very good problem to have. We're almost there. Alright. Alpha Strike. Taunting Elf. GG. We got a permanent HP. Oh, that was so worth it. Oh, increased movement speed above the 30 I have. Slowbad's Iron Boots. I don't even know what that is. 60 shards. Nice. There's some good stuff. 3,000 gold. Well, that was a big boss to kill. So we're currently on gold boots of +2 and 30%. Goes down to +1 and 35%, but with a bonus command to use in combat. So that's pretty sweet. And now I have enough gold to actually buy something expensive if I was in the mood. I still remember when I was scrapping for 100 credits to enter a tournament once that I had already lost once. Oh, I didn't mean to get caught by you, but okay. I'm happy to see what this is. Sacrifice 3 artifacts, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Okay, artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever a non-token artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a colorless scrap artifact token. So, I don't need it, but those are interesting things to build around, maybe. Oh, but... Oh, wait! Oh no, this is the dungeon effect, right? Honestly, when you start the game with 4/4s in effect, it's a very different kind of game. Three +1/+1 counters. Exile. Oh wow, that's the old-fashioned Gem Bazaar. Oh wow. That's huge. Some of these are really good. This dungeon has been extremely lucrative. I love that I recognized it looked funny, and that was the only reason I went. But speaking of lucrative, we had a lucrative contract to fulfill, so let's go do it. That's gotta be there, right? Just gotta be there. Yep, that's the one. Alright, well, there's no guy here, but there's a nearby bandit cave. Go figure. I have 6,000 gold. What do you guys have on offer? Right slot, boot slot, body slot. I do not have a body slot. +3 steel armor. Could be pretty cool. 5 grand is all my money. Still, +3 HP. So the reason I'm not insta-buying it is because in the back of my head, I might earn a better armor. And then all of this money is a sunk cost. The way that I earned better boots, for example. Hide out to the south, eh? 10 out of 10 feels so much better than 9. It feels so much better than 6. This is enough to take 2 swinging 3 times and still not be on death's door. Oh, oops. Goblin Fanatic. Alright, we'll fight you, Mr. Luchador. Oh. Sure, it's not great, but sure. Yup. Actually, Garrick's just 5. I'll just drop a Garrick. Okay. I mean, still my board, so. very much still my board. And I'm leveraging that advantageous board state. Nice, double sacrifice. But you feel real good about yourself. You know what I feel really good about? This. GG. Oh, new Planeswalker. Yay. If we need money, that's an easy sell, but... Just how far south am I going to get this thing? Oh, not far. Just a little bit off the beaten path. Alright, we've got to search the bandit cave to try to find the missing goods, eh? Okay. Few more minutes of this, but then I probably should call it. Jiraga's okay. None of these are great. Vanguard's okay. None of these are great. What I'm gonna do is this, and then hold off. Tivar Kel, that's great. We'll do this, so that we have something worth kelling, and next turn we'll Kel for profit. Up, Kel, tap for 3, untap, tap for 3 again, one more, Jiraga for 3. Oh, interesting. Well, it was good playing against you, but I don't think you've got a prayer now. 3, untap, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I one short? Of Crater Hoof, I'm one short. Alright, well, we'll do them twice then. Technically we can actually do this guy first and still afford him. GG. Oof. Okay. We will clear this place out so fast. Oh, wow, we got a lot of people watching. Hi, guys. Welcome. Titania. That's easy. What's next? Gonna need to get some more beef down. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana capacity. Sure. Way better. Drop this. Then drop this. I thought that would trigger, but no, the Beast Surge doesn't work that way. Save it. I want to be able to keep drawing. Like that, for example. I want to be able to draw past that, exactly. Alright, there we go. We got a board. I don't mind what we sacrifice anymore. Let's just win. Oh, you got my Soul of Harvest. How cruel. You know what I've got? Primeval Titan. GG, you bandit. Stealing my shit. Oh, Planeswalker. Gideon. Got a pretty good guard going on here. I'll have to kill him. To get past him, I'll have to kill him. Authority equals ass kicking. Vanguard or War Master first? It's pretty irrelevant. They've already caught up to each other. It's a slow game. I have to hope I generate enough threat with just this board state. Missed the trigger. Hit when I do that. Doesn't matter. I was able to flood the board hard enough. Attack and block each turn if able. That's cool. Alright. Nothing I particularly want, but I will keep the pack of cards. Tivar Kel, and he double mulliganed. Happy day. That's free. That's 4 mana to put down Tivar. That was a bad call. I should have just made a new elf. No problem. Alright. Feel like I mismanaged this hand twice, but okay. When you have a hand this good, it's okay to mismanage it just a little. Because you can hardly go wrong. Keep these two back, everything else can go in. GG. Well, we finally hit that part of the game where I'm not losing. Oh, did I just get stuck on the geometry? Something's wrong. I can't do anything. It's like I glitched. I can't leave. I can't step on this treasure chest. I think I just froze. Man. Can't exit the dungeon. Can I use a world magic at least? No? It's not broken, it's just not letting me do anything. Huh. This is really unfortunate because I don't know the last time I saved. According to this, just a couple minutes ago. Oh no, this is yesterday. Oh shit. According to this, 10 minutes ago. I really don't want to go back that far. The game isn't frozen, I'm just glitched into the geometry somehow. And unable to back up. Let's do it. It's really unfortunate, but if I only lost 15 minutes, it's a lot better than losing everything. And damn, that's so annoying. Just in case, learn my lesson. Defeat all enemies was in fact the requirement, so what do I do? Quit or keep going? Part of me wants to quit now, but I was like, dude, I need a little revengeance, so I'm gonna go right back and do this again. But we'll blitz through it as much as I can. For those of you who are watching, clearly you like watching Magic games, so it's not the end of the world. Did I just... Damn, I'm stupid. I missed the Arbor Elf to play the wrong card. Okay. I'm tilting. Not good. Okay, well this at least I can do now. And then do this. Power up the Jiraga to power up everything else. Actually, better than powering up, let's just drop a game winner and swing with whatever. Keep you for the win for later. Keep you for the meat for now. And because I'm incredibly stupid, go. I keep acting like I have to have a flawless victory. The reality is I can use beat down just as effectively with elves, as long as I get ahead in the beginning. Let's see if this is going to happen twice. I got one forest that I can use to make the War Master, the elf. I got 3 turns off of 2 mana if I have to. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Let's go with it. War Master. Priest of Titania. Now we're golden. Alright. Make me proud. What can I do? We can go cheap 1-drop. Into Garruk. Or Soul of Harvest. Garruk. This would technically feel better, but this is the one more likely to win me the game. Not because it's the right play, but because he is trained to be very afraid of planeswalkers. He is going to attack, and I win a block. And now We are in a very powerful position. I could draw cards, but I would only get 2. I can do better. And I want him there tracking the enemy. We'll do... this, just to get it out there. Then we'll do the priest. And with the priest, we'll get out 3, 4. Massive mana capabilities engaged. And just in time for Crater Hoof. That'll be the GG. Double the number of tokens first, and then 400 points of overkill. Let's take that. Ah, see? Normally it's not supposed to glitch you. No idea what happened last time. Let that be a lesson if you're playing a community-maintained mod or equivalent. Always have backups. One multi-kick is plenty. I have such an insane engine already. What can I do for 5? Nothing, right? Oh, this, right? Hardly matters, he's dead anyway. Blasting through this game, elf style. Oh, another Crater Hoof. Do I want a second Crater Hoof in my deck? It is kind of the top of my mana curve. I only need 1 to win the game. I don't need multiples. Soul is fun to dig with things. Primeval Titan has been nice every time I've gotten him, but I don't know if he's necessary. This guy's straight up unnecessary, so yeah. There's no time that I'm happy that I have him in the mid-game. It's like, he's the right price, but he doesn't do enough to win. We can open with anything. We'll open with this guy first. Messed that up. I should have powered him up first so that I could have tapped him for mana. Fine. If you're so insistent on tapping yourself, do it. Now anything on my board can tap for mana. But only one thing has to. I think that was new. I don't remember having that before. I love Sealer removal. Not because it's the best card or anything, that was a card I had growing up. And it was so cool to put one down and then my opponent would be disheartened because they would know that no matter what they did, I could just undo it. So they wouldn't want to cast their big creatures. It was more effective than a counterspell psychologically. But then again, we didn't understand permission decks back then. We just played with what was on the kitchen table. Metaphorically. I did not get back that Planeswalker I got last time, but that's okay. Should have this cave cleared out. Time for supper. I did not check my board. But slowly but surely, my curve is getting safer and safer to just auto start with. It feels like getting truly mana screwed is now the exception, not the rule. Okay, burn is a problem though. Can't afford to get burned much more than this. Five hit points. 3. Am I dead? Almost. Not gonna lie, I'm almost dead. If I can stop him from having a kill card, that'd be great. I do have a War Master. So if I go mana, untap, War Master, play his ability. Can I do it again? Should I do it again? Yeah, I definitely should do it again. Whew. I actually thought I was done for that time. One more shot and I'd be dead. And he probably had the shot. I mean, I just did one random discard. Okay, so missing goods weren't here, just some random pieces of silver. Most unfortunate. But lucky for me, I already have the teleport to get back to where he wants me to report this in, so let's go back to Endless Bow. Oh, wow. So I'm being encouraged to take my travels to the mines, the Sidril Shard mines. Very cool. Okay. Any cool elves that I want to buy? Ooh, Marwyn. Marwyn's amazing. Costs 3, taps 4, mana equal to its power, grows as things grow. I'll take a Marwyn. Costs a black, I don't do black. Yet. Costs 3, but gets multi-kicked. Oh no. Oh, it comes in with tokens. Oh, that's so much more powerful. Untap an elf. Oh, that's nice. Alright. One more spin and then we'll call it. Marwyn's Kindred. Conjure a Marwyn and a bunch of Llanowar elves. Price. 4+. Jesus, if I already have that much mana, do I really need more Marwyns? Then again, it is nice to have the ability to summon an army. And I'm always looking for something that's both a mana buff as well as a mana dump. This kind of does both functions. Alright, let's take a look at my new elves. Galadrim Brigade is going in, Marwyn's going in, Wirewood Lounger is going in, Skyshroud Sentinel? No. Pocha. Maybe. I don't want to be doing all that, I just want to draw the stuff I need instead of having to search for it. I feel like there was one more I just got, Galadrim Brigade or something. Alright, must have already put it in. There's the Galadrim Brigade. Double sideboard you. I don't feel like you're terribly useful. This feels a little slow right now, so we'll drop that. One too many lands, we'll do that. And we need one more replacement. This seems like a mana dork with extra steps. This is useless. We'll get rid of him. Alright, lean 40. How many times have I said I'm going to bed and I'm still here? Clearly I'm having too much fun. Rise of the Eldrazi. 8 possible cards that cost 9 or more. I can pay $12.50 to get one. $7.50 for a mythic. $12.50 for a 9 or more. Alternatively, I could go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No filter. I just want a rare. Let's go Rise of the Eldrazi. I like having Eldrazi options. They work in any mana acceleration environment. One, please. Oh, did I not buy it? Oops. Rise. Rise of the Eldrazi. 9+. Buy. It That Betrays. 12 drop, another 2. That's kind of terrible. It doesn't have any protection. What is a refund? Oh, 10% back? Oh, that's... I wish I hadn't refunded it. That's a new option, so I didn't know. Well, no worries. Let's do an arena with my regularly increasing in power equipment and deck. Beautiful. One, two, untap it. 3, drop. Sure. Drop. Sure. Pay to untap an elf. Untap this one. Drop. Sure. 6 up. Drop. Sure. And now... crater my enemies. Alright, untap an elf. Crater my enemies. Jesus. Galadron Brigade is sick. Did I forget to attack? No, the turn's just not there yet. Utter dominance. Next. Yeah, now that I'm at the stage of blowing through these fights quickly, I can finally start to make some real money. And having that one free colorless mana really smooths the curve a lot. Okay. This is pretty bad. I can get 1, then tap for 3, including a colorless. That's not bad. I can do that. That's fine. Arbor Elf, and then tap for 3, including the colorless. And somehow, despite only drawing 1 mana, or 1 land, I'm actually doing really well and on curve. I can even consider dropping Tivark Hell. Yeah, we should do that. Boromir, huh? Nice. Don't Boromir me. Alright. Money up. And crater. Dead. Master Green Wizard versus I'm just gonna kill you. I didn't need to check my... Oh, lucky me, I have that second Priest of Titania out of 40. So I don't have to check my board, I just get what I need. If I drop this, I can still play 3 and get this. If I drop this, I can get a lot more. Cost me my mana, huh? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 Galadron Brigade. Or I can push it for 1 more turn and then win next turn. Push it for 1 more turn seems reasonable. Do I have enough for everything I want here? Yes, I do. Actually, this is better. Depending on how much sticks the board. Galadrin Brigade pumps all these elves up to stupidly high numbers. We just win. GG. Yeah, dude, Crater Hoof's sick. And I have 2 of them now in a 40-card deck, so I get to actually play it quite a bit. Spare Treasure Map. Ugin. Ugin deals 3 damage to target. Exile each permanent with CMC X or less that's 1 or more colors. Its own life, draw 7 cards, and put 7 permanent cards from your hand. So this guy is a game winner all by himself. Okay. Well, that was a solid win. 9 mana haste. Tarrasque fights creature defending player controls. Alright, well, what's left to do? The mines are likely to be more difficult than not for my character because she has to deal with, you know what? I will try to smithy one more time. Let's see if we can't get one of those Eldrazi I like, and this time we won't refund. God, that's so embarrassing. Same one. That was not the one I wanted. Okay, is this the only card? That's the 3rd time I've gotten it. There we go. Something different. Oh! It's the Emrakul. Emrakul works really well with Elvish Piper and other insert into play cards. But it's definitely a case of impractical. It's just too big. I need to be careful not to have too many game winners in my deck. Crater Hoof is good. This guy is like top of the curve. If I had a 15, what's the point? I play it, I either have already won when I play it, or I've already lost. It's not going to take me from winning to losing or losing to winning. It's just going to sit there half the time. The refund is only 150, and I'd rather have a big card that I will use in a different deck one day than be out 900 gold. That's painful. The refund is not a significant percentage for me. This guy's guarding a spell book. Let's go for him. Oh, wow. We got a lot of people watching. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. Priest of Titania into... where's Priest? Titania into Tea of Arkel. Broken as hell. I love it. Tempting as it is to just create a minion, I can't deal with that if I do, so... I can use the minion to guard him. Oh! I must have mathed wrong? I thought I lost 90% of my paying price. That's really good information to have. Thank you. I will admit, I had so much money, it's possible I didn't pay attention to how much I was losing in the bargain. You can hit for what, 3, that's fine. Doesn't kill him, so it just makes me stronger. Okay, let's get that in play. I'm pretty sure if I math right, I can get Ugin out this turn. It'll be tap for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, untap, 7, 8. Yep, we got it. Tap for 2. Untap, target elf. Tap for an additional 2. 6. Am I 1 short? Might be 1 short. Gosh darn, I might be 1 short. Confound it, I'm 1 short. That's definitely more what I was hoping was the case. So that's good to know for future. Now I have a way to grind out cards I want at the smithy. Alright, pay 4. Untap. 4 again. Ugin's down. Deals 3 damage to a target, eh? You. Dead. Absolutely bonkers. I love big numbers, so it's really fun to be able to play against an opponent that doesn't mind you pumping as big as you like. Skull Clap! Oh my god, that is such a good card! And a bunch of other crap I don't need. You know what? Just because I feel like it. We'll keep the Skull Clamp and sell everything else. I remember when each of those was a pop-up and you had to wait for the card of 3 shards to pop up each time. This game has come so far in the year or 2 since I played it last. Wow, this is... I'm consistently getting the exact opening I want. It's kind of great. We'll War Master this time. Slightly slower, but a little more reliable. For 3, we could launch an empty Galadrim Brigade. That's probably fine, honestly. Given the kind of play that we have in mind. Tivar. Which one are you talking about? The Galadrim Brigade? Priest of Titania? My deck has quite a few cards that are, quote-unquote, accidentally broken. I compile them all into a tight space. Death on a stick. And hold the stick. Oh, Skull Clamp. Yeah, I don't think anybody who designed Skull Clamp realized it was a card draw engine. It's... Oh, it's just a nice little bonus effect you'll get if your creature dies. Yeah, no, it's the whole reason to play it is creature dying. Wow, that's fascinating. Grove of the Forest Titan. If this is what I think it is, there's gonna be a boss at the end, and considering my track record fighting bosses, I would love to fight a boss. So let's go for it. I need to be humbled. Not my usual opener. And not a very smooth curve either. Might mull this. This is at least playable. No, this is good. And we drew a Priest of Titania. It is now openly amazing. It's a pair of Priests of Titania. It's Psycho. I'm curious how many times you plan to bounce Priest to my hand. You do know I'm just gonna keep playing it, right? Make sure I have at least one other thing that will stick the board here. That's fine. I'll take that on the chin. His mana has grown much faster than mine. Okay, now I've got a lot to work with. No ability to untap. I could get Priest of Titania 5, 6, untap 7. I'll be shy of this. I can use the multi-kicker ability to not be out of the game, though. Seven, that's perfect. If he tries to attack, he'll lose stuff. And then, since he didn't attack, he gets cratered. Cratered. Boom. Crater Hoof is such a good game ender. I love that it goes into effect immediately, so it doesn't even give my opponent a chance to react. As opposed to my usual play a big fatty. Oh, that'll be the Forest Titan, and look, there's a cluster of elf cards. I mean, elves. Off to the side. That's even better. Let's go for it. Nothing particularly awesome, just really good bait. Alright, we'll go fight you now. It's just proving I could have gotten away if I wanted to. Yeah, I've got my standard opener. Let's go for it. Okay, I did not get what I wanted here. Namely, something I could work with. I do have a Marwyn, so I can play her next, and hopefully that'll still be something. Okay, there we go. Tivar Kel should come down this turn if possible. Tivar plus Marwyn, I can do that. Still have a little mana to work with, but not enough to do much. So that's fine. Oh, wait. I just realized something. I can use these for black mana, so I can still do stuff. Got a 3-drop? I do. Are we done? Do we just crater at this point and win? Is it really that simple? Yeah, it is that simple. I guess it is that simple. I could have also tapped Marwyn for additional 10 mana there if I had wanted to. Set up an even bigger kill. Okay, kitchen. Clue, green or blue. Free commanders, 150 mana. Not sure what that is. Nothing I need. But we killed the big boss. Whoa, that's sick. I'm gonna tax out my opponent's mana or tax out my opponent's... Well, give me card advantage. I don't know how you beat that. If I was playing white or green-white, I would splash that immediately. There is no 2 mana coster, so... Oh, but 3 mana there is. Self and Arbor Elf, why not? Are you sure? Are you unblockable or something? Oh, yeah, he played Eldamari. Well, if he played Eldamari, it's a race. And I'm gonna win the race because I get to get life back, unlike him. Also because you're not eyes on the prizing and I am. You know, just all the reasons that I play better than you. Bye. Oh, another Wolverine Riders. Yay! Primeval Titan, sorry, but you can go. And also, we can drop a land at this point. I'm routinely playing off of just one land and it being okay. Thanks to all of my mana dorks. Case in point. Playing off one land. Actually... Tivar Kel, maybe? Nah, Tivar Kel is a little too weak here. Doesn't do enough. An empty Galadrim Brigade? Yeah, empty Galadrim Brigade's way better. Because now this Tivar is worth playing. Cratered. Already cratered. Jesus. What turn is this? Turn 3. Jesus, that was insane. Don't need any of them anymore. My deck has already become better than theirs. This is so cool. For those of you on the fence about giving this game a try or not, because it's too easy or whatever, don't think of it like I'm trying to play competitive Magic and I need to figure out how to play the best deck. Think of it instead like I like playing video games where I start weak and I get stronger and I can feel my strength grow. And you'll be in great shape. This game will give you that feeling in spades. Nice try, but you're not that clever. Sure, why not? Yeah, we don't want to swing into this board and lose creatures that aren't going to win. there any way for me to... Oh yeah, I can cast all this stuff. Sweet. Yeah, sure. Do I not have any more green mana? Alright, I guess I'm finally out. Next turn, Galadrim Brigade wins the game. Oh, you have a Priest of Titania too. Well, it's a good thing that I got to go first, and I'm just gonna launch the biggest goddamn brigade you've ever seen in your life. Insanity. Just insanity. We dead? Nah, we're just getting started. Where's that Marwyn? Tap for 19 mana. And now drop this land. Oh, I can't anymore. Okay, that's fine. Give everybody Death Touch. And +2/+2. And take away his options. GG. Money. A Pelt Collector. What's that mean? 1/1. None of creature you control enters the battlefield or dies. Make this bigger if it's bigger. Yeah, that's a 1/1 that grows a little. Death Touch. Whenever this creature has mill 3. If there's an elf in your graveyard, gain life. At the beginning of your first main phase, pay to transform. No thanks. Okay, fair enough. And then there was one. This stream has gone so much longer than I meant to. Jesus. Alright, let's just finish her up now. No, I don't want the squad. I'm not ready for them yet. Give me this bad boy. I want that first and that second. Okay, I guess I can't get to choose. That sucks. Galadrim Brigade or not yet? Not yet. Not ideally. Alright. There's nothing here. Tap for mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got enough to get one of these down. Which is enough to slowly but surely overwhelm his board. Swing, swing. Swing, swing, swing. Saprolings, eh? You can hit me for 3. Do I not have any blockers, though? I do. He must be forced. Oh, he put Eldamari in play. That's what happened. Always a questionable decision when you don't have the ability to stop your opponent. Okay. I do not have enough to create or hoof outright. But I do have enough for at least one squad, if not 2. Not 2, huh? Okay, 1 then. Well, if I do this... Still only enough for 1 squad, but I'll take it. Because it makes these elves much bigger. I love the Primordial Hydra. I'm not saying it's a good card, but let's say you have 4 mana, right? And you bring it in, it can either come in as a 4/4, or it can come in as a... No, no. Oh, this is the one that gets bigger every time. Right, right. So it comes in as a 2/2, and then it becomes a 4/4, and 8/8, 16/16. So it becomes a bigger threat constantly. Whenever you attack, Earthbend X for X number of experience. I don't even know what Earthbending is. Oh, yes! Oh, we are getting all the cards I like in a big elf deck. Henge. So I'll show you what Henge is. Henge is a 9 cost that taps for 2 and gains life, that helps you draw extra cards faster, and most importantly, it costs less the more power you have. So generally speaking, if you have a 5/5, let's say, in play, it only costs 4, and it lets you keep drawing cards. It's a draw engine. Honestly, with that in play, I could probably get rid of this guy. And also, I can probably rename this into Valhalla. Alright, well, just because we've almost cleared it, let's finish clearing it. And then we can get out of this place. You can hit me, that's fine. It's my turn. What can I hit you for? 7? Am I just one shy of Ugin? Damn. That's insane. Are you, like, unblockable or something? You're not unblockable. You're not even trampling. I don't know why you're so cool. I don't know why you think you're so cool. You're not that cool. See, it's practically free right now because I have so much stuff. Okay, well, that was an eventful turn. I'll pass to you. I'm at 50 life, by the way. No, we're not gonna let you through. Oh, do we have to? Okay. Oh, he's still doing the hierarch buffs. He just got hierarchs up the yin yang out here. Okay, I guess we'll just do this. Melted. Jungle cleared. Assuming we kill the rhino. Which is an assumption I'm willing to make. Mullet. I can do better. Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, I'm enough. That's good. We can actually bottom the second forest. I'll be okay without it. Morrowind out nice and early. Still not that useful to me just yet, but she will be starting next turn. It's gonna be Wirewood for sure. And then... What? No! You're supposed to... Damn it. That's such a waste. That was gonna double up really powerfully. Okay, with 4 mana, I'm actually still willing to do this. Because it'll power up Morrowind rapidly. Which will make this affordable. 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 GG. Alright, that's it. We took out the Forest Titan. And his entire grove. By the way, anybody watching, feel free to give a thumbs up or a shout out or like, subscribe, whatever on YouTube. It's very nice to get a little engagement. Lets me know that this is actually something people are enjoying. That's an elf warrior. Much as I'm taunting them for not having any good elves. Wait, what? It looked like an elf warrior. Is that just a frog? Maybe they were standing on top of each other. Well, if it's a baby frog, we need to get this fight over as fast as possible, so as not to embarrass ourselves or the frog. I almost feel bad for him. Almost. Turn 3 Ugin is just unfair. Yep, it was 2 of them stacked on top of each other. Perfect. 2 monsters in a trench coat, as I like to say. Once again, the YouTube crowd is representing on stream. Nice. Yeah, it's keepable. I'll do this. Get the Tauntaun out. And get ready to fight. Do I not have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not have enough. You're dead meat. Dead as you stand. Dead man walking. All the other nasty dead man jokes. Even that card is starting to feel slow at this point. I mean, do I really want to wait a whole turn before I can use the mana I'm getting? No. Look at the top X, you put in a land or legendary. I'm gonna put the rest in your graveyard. It's okay. It's a dig through and get rid of stuff. Each player's pre-comp phase add double stuff. Interesting. Each player is bothersome. This is actually all terrible. I'm embarrassed for you. Oh no! Didn't mean to fight you. Gah. It is getting a little grindy to have this many fights one after the other. Especially when I have them so completely figured out already. Even this, which is like one of the worst opens I've had in a while, is proving very safe. What's a flyer? Yeah, see, it's nice to not be, like, out of life from the moment the fight starts. Mana Explosion. Definitely go with the Mana Explosion. Alright, there we go. It's the win. Oh, no! Okay. I'll still get some mana out of him because of this, but decidedly less than I was hoping for this turn. I can do this for 4. And that's really good. And then I can do this for 3. Or not 3, whatever, for many. And then I can upgrade these 2 to mana givers. Play this one for 2. Play this one for 3. But no extra mana to pay for his ability. That's fine. I got my whole hand down. Tap in response. And in response to the response, I'll do this to make you lose a card. Okay. Galadrim Brigade it is. Galadrim Brigade is big enough to be a real problem for this guy, but he has fog, so he gets to live for a turn. I have complete indifference. He has a fog. I have frickin' Ugin, man. Got another fog? Alright, GG. How far is this place that I have to go? Deep in the heart of red. Alright, so that's a pointed decision to avoid the arena and grinding for easy cards, and a decision to move on to red, where I will have to do more fighting in red. And red is probably the hardest opponent for a creature-based deck like mine. What are these boosters? Does anybody know what the acronym for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be? Because I don't. TMNT booster initials. I'll be on Magic the Gathering, look up or something. TMT and TMC. Not THS. So none of these. Oh, I never bought the World Magic? No? Okay. Alright, well, as much fun as I've had with this, and I have, it's super late, so I need to call it a night. Thank you all for watching. This was really good fun, and I will see you guys... Shit, there's an elf warrior. I will see you guys in 30 seconds when I fight another elf warrior, and then I will see you guys next time. Unless that's a beastmaster. That's an elf warrior. Oh, wait, what is that? That's a new type of dungeon. Ah, God, though, just one more effect is so strong with this game. Yeah, we can keep this. We can definitely keep this. More win. More like more win. So I got 4 mana capacity. I could drop a Jiraga. Or I could just go straight to the Circle of Dreams Druid. Yeah, Circle of Dreams is good. Mouse a 3 mana capacity. Jiraga here is fine. Ooh, that's huge. Well, I'll take your huge versus mine, and I still think I win, because this is going to empower a really big Marwyn. And Marwyn is going to empower a really big Ugin. And Ugin is just going to wreck you. Actually, I wonder if he'll block if I swing. With Rice. He will. Not a very clever guy, is he? Don't know how he got that guy back out with haste or whatever. That's kind of insane, but okay. What am I gonna do here? Because my health is low. Less options, please. No, good. GG. Allosaurus Shepherd. 1/1 uncounterability, and a 6-cost turn everything into an elf. Well, it's not the best card in the world, but it is a very nice card. Art's beautiful, too. Alright, because I'm curious, I want to see what this fancy place is. Oh, I've been here before. I think I got all the way up to the top, actually. I think I've been to this exact one. Yeah, I beat this. It must have looked cool both times. That's probably why I went there twice. Forest drop. Wow, we actually have nothing this time. But then we got a Priestess of Titania, so it's okay. And an Elven Vanguard, so it's very okay. And a T-Var Kell. So it's very okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's do this. We'll pay for that too. More cards, please. Always more cards, please. Ambush. Which of course then allows this to be extremely jacked. Which then allows me to do everything else, including this. And Crater. And you know what? Why not? $100 damage. Snake. I used to have that card. Cool. Well, maybe it was a different card. Alright. Calling it here before anything else happens. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging. This was a lot of fun, and I will see you guys